Hello and welcome to another first video. Although we've been told, today we're gonna play some high voltage. Since I restart everything, so let's show you what is high voltage. This is the high voltage I use for shocking, but the problem is I attached this is what we call a flash capacitor. That means it can generate up to like thousands of kilovolt. So this actually can shock you or shock your friend. Don't play this and don't shock your friend. That's very stupid. Alright, so I'm gonna show you how to deal with this. So first thing I'm gonna do is this is high voltage thing. That's why I just test it. I just shocking, but afterwards just a little small touch and no longer work. So I don't know what is going on. I don't know why it doesn't no longer work. Maybe the flash capacitor is broken. Let me just shit. Oh man. This capacitor is whole charge. Well, I tell you, distrust everything first, then touch it. Alright. Safe to touch now. Why is stuck inside so hard? Alright. So this capacitor mainly no brand, no purpose of it. No any writing and no writing on it. So this might be like few kilovolt of flash capacitor. They are being used in the purpose of the high voltage. So for this type, we're gonna zap something out of it, but we don't zap ourselves. So thankfully, I have my high voltage transformer over here. They're supposed to be work on AC voltage. Oh, I cut myself with this. Sorry. This thing weighs 10 tons than I thought. So this is a high voltage transformer they're gonna use to limit the current and shock it. So this transformer is input 220 volt and output low voltage. Why I should call it high voltage transformer? If you switch the primary, you might be generate more voltage. So remember, this is a high voltage beautiful junk. But I never use this. This is I use in the purpose that I need to. So also they got color selection, so you will know which color is for which voltage. What the fuck? I cannot see. What the heck is this? Right? SPC. Is it a SPC? What is SPC? SPC. It might be this wire is 20. These two wires are 25 volt and these wires are 17. And totally use these two wires is equal 17 times 2. Oh yeah, this is a very beautiful transformer. And this one also have the same too. Two wire output 25 volt and some of the wire here 9 volt to 25 volt 0, not 6 to 8 volt 0. So these are very weird transformer that I want to use, but I don't want to fucking use this connector at all. I don't want to use this connector. Cut it off. I don't use connector. There you go. I don't like to use connector. Alright, so we have loose wire. So I think we can power up if I want to use it. But first I can clean this up. This I just removed from my amplifier. So sometimes if you know you are watching my old channel and there's a problem happen to my old channel, is someone get hacked and I cannot access to it, so I open a new one. But now the new one also have the problem. So now I open these. This is a replacement backup channel. So if the first one have any problem, this will be handled or everything. So this is a transformer you already know in my old amplifier if you watch my old channel, but it's already gone, so you cannot rewatch it. So this is in my amplifier, but I don't know why the water leak inside is broken. But I swear to God, this transformer is still usable. All the output voltage is usable. Only the motherboard is broken. I threw it long ago. So, and I also got the vacuum fluorescent display. And for this now on, we just separate the wires so we can know which to which or which we don't play with. So 25 volt is also quite a large amount of voltage, although they run an AC that actually can kill you. So I don't want to expose me to high voltage and see me killing myself with this. I'm not gonna do that. So for this I just hang the wire over here so I will separate it correctly like this. So but I'm not gonna use this first because put it as the display of the transformer right over here. But the purpose is I have too much of fan. I cannot display everything shit. So maybe we have space. We just force the fan to have each other and we have space to put the transformer. There's no space either. So This is a display board. What the freak? I put all the fan on it. Should clean it up. The space to display our product. This is not a product, this is a high voltage gear to kill yourself. To play with, not kill. What the freak is always thinking about kill? You're thinking this thing can kill you? I think so, because this output is AC, actually very high voltage and high current, and also very heavy, 10 tons. Alright, so let me display all the setup that I want. This is my new display. What the heck is this? Why is this standing right over here in the middle? We don't need to this because we already have right now. And this wire should be poking around and we need to be clean. So just poke it around. There you go. Simply do, not simply draw, okay? Right, so why this thing doesn't fit? The purpose to deal with this problem, right? So I was thinking to put my stuff right over here, but I don't want to have the water in front a little bit because sometimes emergency we can use it after all. We can just start the fire on the electrical work. So my high voltage say, oh, I already showed you, I just forgot already, I showed you voltage. Alright, the transformer, we're gonna use it in the future. Not now! So shut up and don't ask again. Alright, so not now, okay, the transformer, because they require a wiring, because when you power up, you must be secure, make sure you don't touch it. And I also don't really quite know which color is for which voltage and which range and which live and which neutral. I still not study the transformer yet, so I cannot play with that. So here it is. We got a high voltage supply that will short you or short yourself. But the problem is this thing creates very high voltage. Oh. But now we're gonna bypass the capacitors. This is the high voltage running without. This is more like a Tesla coil, but these are high voltage homemade electronic Tesla coil. But this can kill you. Never touch it. Not like a regular standard Tesla coil. This is killer. So this is bypass the capacitor. Now it's connect the capacitor. The R will jump longer because the capacitor raise the voltage up. So this will jump the R longer, as you see. Ooh! Ooh! Wow! I feel a shock from the board. There we go. Now we got no voltage, but the problem is now it's charged. There we go. So here we go. This is the purpose. You can make high voltage in your house, but don't play with that. This is made out of insect killer, and this is already put up very high voltage. I get shocked for like 5 times. So when I use this stupid circuit, you must know how to use it. You must don't know how to use it. So here we go. We can shock the capacitor, but I don't have the resistor, so I cannot shock it for you. Resistor. We need like 10 kilo ohm or few kilo ohm of resistor, or just like 10k resistor. But the purpose is this high voltage passing through it, you can fright the resistor because the voltage amount they give off is very large. So this also can kill the resistor by the arc jumping onto it. Let me show you. My pen that much ink. So this is okay. We do a simple trick. This is our freaky. I don't have ink, bro. Give me some pen and ink, bro. Where is my shaker? Use the towel instead of it. Right, there you go. So I always use whiteboard because I haven't do some artwork online. So let's do some artwork. So for some reason, like I have a very big resistor, like 1 kilo ohm, or 1k or 1 ohm. 1 ohm resistors. What the hell they have ink, bro? These marker pen are all sucks. Better buy more marker pen, I thought. This is better. Bye rubbish. And this black one also gone. Alright, so just do that again because we need to show it more beautifully. We need to make sure they are clean and dry. Alright, so this is our freaking resistor. So you must know the resistor must be around 10 kilo ohm. or 1K or 1 ohm resistor. When the high voltage, like I have 8 kilovolt of power, like around 10,000 volt, also can. This is our resistor, very simple. This is our freaking resistor. So let me turn it again. Alright, so this is our freaking, I don't want to write. So our freaking resistor have a lot of type. 1K, 1 ohm, 2000K, 200K, 2K, a lot of K, a lot of ohm, a lot of kilo ohm, a lot of it. So resistor on the high voltage, you must use the high rating of resistor. You cannot use like low rating like 1 kilo ohm or what the heck you want is it. So the resistor actually can fry themselves on high voltage current. Voltage is too high, they cannot support, they actually can fry themselves. Second, you put a resistor, they are too low, the R actually can jump over it, or get worse, the R can break the circuit apart because you know how resistor work. Jump the R. So resistor is very small. This is very big, so I draw a bit larger. But now let's know how high voltage work. Finish the high voltage, we can test it with our flash capacitor and show you how they work, and we can end this video. Simple high voltage setup is very simple. You're thinking you have transformer like a microwave oven transformer or what the heck you have, and you just put the transformer, you think you have high voltage. But remember, when I create the R, the thing will stress the transformer coil. Maybe just make the coil heat and explode and burn your house down and actually catch fire. And now you need to use your water to spray on the sheet and start even more fire because it generates arcs, high voltage. Alright, so for some reason, this insect killer just like killing some bots. But the problem is a transformer will heat up easier, but the bot is still stuck over there and start to like burning. But the transformer is start to burning. So the both things are burning and they're burned down easily. So when the both things are burning down, this circuit will be not reliable anymore because the winding start to burn, short circuit occur, kill your battery, make your battery like a spicy pillow. Let me demonstrate. You already see how the spicy pillow image, and you know how it's gonna act. Your battery inside cooler get short circuit to be a spicy pillow. Alright, so for this, some very ingenious guy like me to have capacitor installed in parallel circuit, the voltage can charge the capacitor enough voltage. When the voltage high enough, like 2,200 kilovolt, 300 kilovolt, and they charge enough, they will create the R. What is the R is the jump between this gap, like this here. This gap is the R they create. The problem is when I attach a capacitor like this, it will not create the R. Because it's like I have a circuit, like a capacitor over here. This will just short the circuit and charge the capacitor. So you need to connect another wire here to generate the R. If you touch it, if this is thinking, oh, it's no R, no jet, because the gap is not big enough and cannot short the R. So the purpose is we're going to do another problem. When you just don't know why it doesn't work, you can touch it and you get a short because these all power circuit travel into your freaking body and you get short and whack. That's all. So very easy. This is how insect killer work. So now we explain, let's do the test. See, I bend the light wire into it a little bit so they can have a few of the gap to generate the R. So I have to push it every time. So now we're gonna test it, see if it generate R or not. Oh, see, I tell you the R will be generated when the voltage get enough. What the? Yeah, there we go. The capacitor is charged up. So I don't gotta touch it, and now I don't want to get shocked by the huge amount of voltage again. I gotta discharge it. There we go. Now it's fully discharged. So this is how they work. But remember, the voltage must be high enough to generate R. So thank you guys for watching.